Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this leaf blower to be a very good product and an excellent value for the money. Our reviewer was initially impressed by the compact packaging. The box was smaller than anticipated for a tool of this type, making unpacking and assembly incredibly easy. The blower tube simply twists and locks into the main body. The charger and two batteries arrived in separate boxes. The charger itself features a conveniently long cord and clear LED indicators to show charging progress. The batteries, constructed of robust plastic, fit securely into both the charger and the blower, with easy-to-use latches for removal. This client experienced straightforward operation. The battery charges rapidly, and the charging indicators are clear and effective. However, our reviewer noted a potential safety concern. The blower activates immediately upon trigger engagement after inserting a charged battery, a feature lacking a safety switch found in some comparable tools. This could startle users and potentially create a hazardous situation. A turbo button, requiring simultaneous activation with the trigger, provides a noticeably more powerful blowing mode. While this reviewer found the normal mode sufficient for typical weekly lawn maintenance, the turbo mode offered a significant power increase, seemingly doubling the output, although this was a subjective assessment, not based on any technical specifications. However, it comes at a cost. Using turbo mode depleted the battery charge far more quickly. The inclusion of two batteries mitigates this issue, allowing for uninterrupted use by switching between charged units. Throughout this client's experience, the blower's construction felt solid and lightweight, exceeding expectations in terms of quality and ease of handling. Our reviewer considers this leaf blower ideal for typical residential lawn care and believes most users will be very satisfied. However, this client cautions that, for professional landscapers needing high-powered tools for large-scale jobs, a more robust model might be necessary. Overall, this client's experience underscores this leaf blower as a practical, well-built, and cost-effective option for homeowners.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer begins by noting the lightweight design of this cordless leaf blower, approximating its weight to that of a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Our reviewer found this weight manageable for short cleanup sessions, though they anticipated that prolonged use might necessitate the creation of a simple arm sling to alleviate fatigue. While acknowledging that 5 pounds is relatively light compared to other similar devices on the market, this client experienced some arm tiredness after just 5 minutes of continuous use. Their initial cleaning task, however, involved a particularly challenging area of leaves mixed with small rocks, an area that proved impossible to clean effectively with traditional tools like brooms and rakes. This device handled this difficult job admirably, even without utilizing its turbo boost function. The adjustable trigger, a feature highlighted by this client, allowed for precise control over the airflow, proving beneficial in managing debris dispersal, particularly when dealing with shifting winds. While our reviewer considered a less powerful model, they ultimately opted for this unit due to its increased power reserve, anticipating possible future needs that might demand greater strength. The instructions emphasized removing the battery when not in use, a practice this client chose to ignore for the sake of convenience. They noted that full charging was required before the first use, a step they coordinated with their household's renewable energy grid usage. The bright yellow casing received positive feedback for its visibility, and the overall plastic construction seemed durable to this client. There was an initial challenge experienced with the blower tube repeatedly detaching from the main body. However, this client reports that after some use, The connection became secure, suggesting that the issue was merely due to a need for braking in the components. Although the device's air volume was acknowledged to be lower than that of more expensive, higher CFM models, this client found its performance sufficient for their tasks. Ultimately, this client found the device to be a worthwhile investment, citing the time saved and the efficiency of the device as justifying its purchase. They emphatically recommend this leaf blower as an excellent value.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer found this leaf blower to be a surprisingly compact and lightweight tool, a welcome change from other cordless blowers in this client's collection. While it possesses ample power, our reviewer noted that consistent use of full throttle, frequently supplemented by the boost button, was necessary for optimal performance. This observation highlights a key feature, the variable speed trigger. This client championed this design choice over simpler two-speed models, emphasizing its superior control. At lower speeds, the airflow is gentle, almost akin to a hairdryer, proving surprisingly useful for meticulous cleanup of smaller leaf piles after a high-speed initial clearing. This precise control is also invaluable near walls, preventing leaves from being forcefully blown upwards. Furthermore, the variable speed trigger facilitates a soft start, minimizing the harsh on-off surges that can shorten the lifespan of both motor and battery. Our reviewer suggests that this feature, common in higher quality variable speed motors, contributes to a more robust and durable design compared to cheaper two-speed alternatives. The overall value of this leaf blower impressed this client. The included 21V batteries are lauded for their high quality, featuring a soft rubber base and a convenient digital fuel gauge. Although this client expressed a preference for a larger 4 amp-hour battery instead of the included 3 amp-hour option, suggesting this minor shortcoming held back a perfect rating, the performance was still highly regarded. This client rated this device exceptionally well for use as a shop blower, indicating its compact size and power were ideal for this application. For smaller properties with extensive patios, the blower also received a positive assessment. However, when tackling larger yards with significant leaf accumulation, its effectiveness diminished, highlighting a potential limitation in its blowing power for very large areas. The overall assessment emphasizes its strengths in precision and control, making it a particularly suitable choice for specific applications, while suggesting that users with expansive properties may require a more powerful model. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.